He has a very problematic worldwide image due to his career, including periods as both president and prime minister of Russia, as we know that he has been president of Russia since 2012 and is presently serving his second term. With a network of 70 billion, let's check out his lifestyle. Vladimir Putin is currently serving his third term. He has also served as prime minister of the nation twice. Putin is a former Soviet intelligence officer who rose through the ranks of the KGB to the rank of lieutenant colonel during his 16 years of service. He left the KGB to join Boris Yeltsin's government in politics. When Boris Yeltsin resigned in 1999, he became Russia's active president. Putin owns a watch collection valued at $2 million. Putin's super yacht, cited earlier this month, is worth $7 billion. This super yacht is now in the Baltic Sea. According to sources, his most venereted foe, Alex de Navi, alleged that Putin possessed a luxurious mansion along the Black Sea coast worth $100 billion. According to a Forbes analyst, there are three basic ideas about how Mr. Putin got his multi-billion-dollar fortune. One idea revolves around a Russian business name named Mikhail Kordovsky, formerly throughout the Russians' richest man, with an estimated fortune of $15 billion. He was imprisoned in 2003 on allegations of fraud and tax evasion, which he has constantly denied. Mr. Kordovsky was arrested just months after criticizing Russian President Vladimir Putin over state corruption at a meeting, and it is widely assumed that Mr. Putin was behind his detention. His riches were frozen, and his enormous profitable business was dismantled. Browder believes that Putin may have exploited his detention to make agreements with all other Russians, other wealthy billionaires. The second idea is that Mr. Putin amasses riches by utilizing his political clout to assist his close associates and family accommodations wealth. Those in his inner circle, according to Forbes, then offer him cash or shares in the firms they acquire as consistence of his assistance. Many of Vladimir Putin's childhood acquaintances and close supporters have amassed large fortunes. According to Forbes, the Buster model is the third and final theory. This idea considers that Mr. Putin may not have generally owned large sums of secret riches, but instead prefers people to believe he does. According to Bloomberg columnist Lenore Benilsky, the Russian president doesn't require personal money when he holds such influence. Benilsky claimed in 2013 that he has the entire country at his beck and call. Putin merely has to snap his fingers for state owners, firms to transfer assets to his friends at a reduced price. Wealthy private firms will contribute to the White House precisely repair with a whisper from him. Anyhow, one thing we know is that Putin possesses a palace, 700 automobiles, and $200 billion in the bank. Vladimir Putin's watch collection and Vladimir Putin's net worth. According to Fortune, Vladimir Putin was photographed wearing a $60,000 Patek Philippe paddle calendar and a US $500,000 A. Lang and Sortitograph and other opulent watches. However, the funny thing is that Putin is a guy who barely makes $117,000 a year, yet wears wrist handles of this kind. Vladimir Putin is said to have 700 cars, 58 planes and helicopters, a US $100 million mega yacht designed by Russian Navy's nuclear submarine designer, and, most notably, a US $716 million private jet dubbed the Flying Kremlin, which includes a solid gold toilet. A fully equipped gym and a king-size bed are also included in this upgraded Lucian II-96-300PU. The Black Sea Mansion, also known as Putin's Palace, is a mansion on the coast of Russia. Vladimir Putin just doesn't own apartments in St. Petersburg and Moscow. As you may have deducted from the above, his real estate portfolio compromises 20 unlisted residents. According to sources, the most magnificent is a breathtaking 190,000 square foot estate perched off a cliff overlooking the Black Sea. This is by far the most influenced property owned by a Russian president. Lanfrisco Ciel, an Italian architect, designed the $1.4 billion Black Sea Mansion. The estate is Putin's playground, with fossil ceilings and a marble swimming pool surrounded by statues of Greek gods. The majority of the estate is outfitted by Cioto Altina, an elite luxury Italian company, including Louis Vuitton-style sofas, $500,000 in dining room furnishing, and a $54,000 bar table. In addition to the luxurious furniture, the property's landscape is maintained by a 40-person workforce at the cost of $2 million each year. A lot of people still believe that Putin is worth more than $1 trillion as of now, and he can change anything in the countries with one nod. The funny thing about his net worth is that we will never be able to unveil the truth. He is a spy, and a great one, so we can only speculate but never know the reality. As of now, he has become one of the most hated politicians in the world. This is for obvious reasons. He has announced an unfair war against Ukraine. Many experts claim about this war just to justify it and establish his supremacy in the world as the strongest power. And that tells about Putin's nature. He is strict, follows his mind, and does not bulge, even after the strongest influences. Click one of these 2 videos on the screen right now.